Greetings guys and welcome to another video on web development. So in the previous video we learned about unordered lists and ordered lists. I hope that was helpful, that you learned something that we can actually incorporate into our upcoming design. So in this particular video I want to teach you about tables in HTML, right? So we haven't dived into Bootstrap yet, so it's just basic HTML, pure HTML for now. So we're just going to create a raw, plain, unstyled table, right? So when it comes to tables in HTML, we've got horizontal tables and we've also got vertical tables. So in horizontal tables, we're looking at data flowing from left to right within our columns, and then for vertical tables we're looking at data flowing from top to bottom. So let us start designing or creating a horizontal table, right? So to create a table in HTML we use a tag called table, as the name suggests. So we create table, right? So remember now, a table, so looking at this picture here, a table is something that has, so table has a column, it also has a row, right? So for a horizontal table we're looking at the data flowing from left to right, meaning that the columns will flow from left to right, and so will the data, right? So we will call this a table heading row, and this is a table data row, right? So this is a table heading row, the top part, the bold looking part, and then the part that is not bold is going to be the data, the table data row, right? So what we want to do, we've created our table now. Let us now create our first row. So we're gonna do this by saying tr stands for table row, right? So just notice also that all tags in HTML have meaning when looking at the acronyms or the abbreviations, so to say. So for example, UL stands for unordered list, LI stands for list item, TR table row, and table, obviously it's table, ordered list is OL, right? So to create a table row we use tr. So now to create a table heading inside a row we use th. So let's say the first table heading is going to be first name, right? Then the second table heading is going to be surname, and then the last one is going to be location or city or town, whatever, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and save this. So there's nothing hectic I did. I just created a table with the first row, and inside each row I created horizontal columns, right, which are called our table header columns, right? So if I go and refresh, I should see or have a table with first name, surname, location, or city, right? So now let us say I want to include data inside of this table, right? So what I'll go ahead and do is create another row. So this row is going to be now the second one. So now I'm no longer creating headings. So I'm creating this part of the table now, which is the actual data that's going to go under each column, right? So I'm going to create table data, right? First name, I'll just put my name, right? Put my surname and also my location, right? So I'm going to go ahead and save this. So once I save this, you will notice that there's now data inside of this new row for each column, right? So say I want to add more, then I'm going to add another row. Just leave it like that. So if I save and refresh, you'll see that there's another row that has been added. So this is what we would call a horizontal table. Say now we want to create a table where we don't really want to list a lot of items. It's just specifically purely for a detailed view of a single item. So we don't really necessarily need to use a horizontal table. So we can just use a vertical table, right? So I'm going to switch now and create a new table. So table, and then I'm going to create my first row. So in this row, I'm looking to create a table heading, say maybe first name, and then in the same row, I just insert the data. And for another column, since it's a vertical table, I'm going to have to create a new row, say surname. And then obviously for the last column, I'm also going to have to create a new row. And then I'm just going to say location / city. Right, and then I'm going to save that, go and refresh, and then just look at the difference between the two. Yeah, so looking at this, the columns in this particular table, let me just label this table so that I can see that this one is for that. So this we said is, I'm just gonna put just put a p tag. I'm just gonna say this is a horizontal table, right? Then I'm gonna put another p tag to say this is a vertical table, right? So if I save and refresh, the differences should be now more visible and clear, right? So you can see that the data from here is flowing from left to right. Name, surname, and city is flowing from left to right. And then the data from this vertical one is flowing from top to bottom. Name, surname, and city. So remember, now we'd use this to list a lot of items and this only to list a single item. Okay, so in the next video, maybe we'll try and focus to making the table look more neat and stylish with borders and stuff. Yeah, so for now, that's it with tables. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you understand the concept of horizontal and vertical tables. And again, as a request, please learn to take whatever we're learning and incorporate it to whatever we're going to be designing here. So we've covered quite a lot that can actually go into this particular template. Okay, so see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, share this video with as many people as you can. Hit that notification bell so that you get notified or updated with the new videos that will be coming up. And thanks again for the support. See you in the next video.